What's going on, world? Welcome to Kinlaig, and today we're going to be placing the remainder of the cabins that we have left, which, if everything goes correctly, I will have 53 by the end of the episode. So first thing we need to do is come down here, because I want them to have a view facing the this way, or towards the ocean. So I'm going to try and get up on this rock like so, and the first one will be in here. And then we'll space them out evenly as we go up the mountain. So let me get into the build menu and we will find, nope, constructibles. Up here like so. And so it's the rocks. I'm gonna have to be doing a lot of terraforming along this. And I'm thinking somewhere more, we're gonna have to bring that out, terraform it probably up to this rock over there. So if I place it kind of here, should be fine. Yeah, so we'll just terraform it out like so. We'll build out a little bit of a square, and then I want to, well, we're gonna need to also build out a little bit of a driveway so people can park their cars. So, but that'll be done later on. I just kind of want to do the basics so that I can have the houses and have them built. And once they're all built, or as they're being built, on the slower months, we'll decorate things and make it look all nice. Add some trees and some bushes, because trees and bushes make everything nicer. And we'll redo some of the grass. So, but that rock, I don't know about that rock though. Should be fine if we put it like, because they're up, yeah, like so. So it won't be too bad. Should be fine if we just leave it like right up underneath the stairs, but it needs to face this way. So yeah, the rock will just be there and it'll be fine. And we can also just adjust things and work around it. So I will, once it's built, because like the drop-off point is going to be kind of wonky, but that's fine. I mean, as long as it's built and the built actual house cabin is in a decent spot, it shouldn't really make too much of a difference. Maybe smooth this out. Maybe smooth this out later, maybe once it's built. I don't want to get too carried away with this, so we'll just leave that one. And the next one will be over here, facing that way. So I will time lapse the rest and see you guys at the end.
It's getting closer, come near before it's over. We shine like supernovas. Under the lights we are transcending. Gravity pulls the rhythm like stars, we're never ending. We burn so bright, baby, the dawn is getting closer. Come near before it's over. We shine like supernovas. Shine like supernovas. Shine like supernovas.
So if we fix this up here with the flat tool, like so, we'll bring out the drive this way, and then we can correct it a little bit. But the one thing that I did want to do is go to bushes. Then we can just put these down. There is a fence bush that somebody did point out to me in the comments. Thank you. I didn't even know that was there. But I don't think I would use that one around here. I'm probably going to use that in the entrance to match the other side of the field once I do buy that field. And then for these, I think I'll just put these along and find like low, shorter trees that we can kind of just place in between them. I think that would look cool. So, but first I want to get these built, and then we'll do this as we go along. I don't want to spend too much time doing this because I could literally just do this all day like it's City Skylines. But yeah, I think this will work out nice. We can kind of slope that a little bit, smooth out the edge, and then put in the bushes. Get some grass, make that a little nicer, and they should look nice. Should look very nice. We definitely need to get trees in there though, because it looks kind of just weird without the trees. So like these open spaces here, we can definitely put all kinds of trees in there. Yeah, even if we have to plant them so that they'll grow. We'll see. So that's the plan for this, and then it'll look a little nicer. Maybe we'll put the fence bush a little bit, give it extra privacy. Yeah, I'm down for that. So yeah, we just need to go and fix the drives, and then we'll use the skid steer to instead of the brush tool, because it's more fun. Why not?
Love's a game, I'll shoot my shot, breathe you in tonight, hold you close till morning comes. Babe, is that alright? Still on my body, I taste you on my tongue. You left a mark you can't undone. Fever, I caught it, now I'm burning up.
next thing to do. Load up the Mercedes with planks and furniture. So these cabins up here on the right, they're missing, some of them are missing planks. Since we had furniture, I'm just going to start putting one furniture in front of every cabin. That way I'll know who has what and if they're missing anything. And yeah, I'll distribute this down the line, and then I will go back to finishing up the driveways for all the cabins that we placed today. So I'm going to cut to the cabins, and I'll leave you guys with the time lapse of that.